overextending.
I think one of the biggest issues that you're going to have to worry about, too, when it comes to this matchup in terms of playing here as Zelda, actually not so much issues, but like one of the things that could work for you is that Yoshi at high percents can struggle to kill. They want that drag down back air into a confirm. They want back air in general at high percents. What do you have? You have great out of shield options to shut that down. So if you can force Vic to be pretty uncomfortable at high percents, if you're Kirino, you might be okay. But that nair is going to be the biggest combo thing. However, double jump armor will get him out. The short hop dare out of shield though, already looking for a tech chase.
Yeah, with this game one going to small battlefield, this is actually going to be a bit more fast-paced than I was initially expecting for this kind of a matchup, because both of these characters actually excel really well at pushing to the ledge. But you gotta be careful with those Yoshi buttons.
You know what? I mean, hey, sometimes you just do it, right? And Vic trying to add a little bit extra, like, maybe add a handicap towards the bounty here, but controlling the ledge. Oh, I really like that, the egg toss attempt at the ledge to catch the 2-frame and then jump and catch a forward air out of that. That was almost a perfectly timed setup, but you have to watch out for the timing of that up B. It's just, for Zelda, especially if they hold down, they're going to knock you away.
Oh, Zelda with the lead is so dangerous for this stage, because Zelda can make use of her good tools for sharking through plats, and Phantom helps you maintain control of center stage. Even if you have to return from off stage, fighting it back out is really easy, because aggressive throwers wins actually do press out Yoshi fairly well. And even here, just kiting from ledge to ledge, this is gross kind of play.
What was that hitbox? What was that hitbox? It literally crossed up the back end. That forward is going to get a little bit of damage, but right now, you know, if you're Kirino, you play this exactly how you're doing it. You look for like single hits, just missing the sweet spot of that forwarder. That could have been a 2-stock up lead, and the back air, there it is. That's the main kill condition once you're at that window.
Yeah, if you can't find your hit confirm into proper kills, back air itself, when not a hit confirm, is really solid as a kill option. That third hit packs a punch. And at north of 130, it's killing Zelda on the stage free.
Yeah, now, there's that downer again. Very, very common option out of Vic. Oh, there you go. The back air for some ledge pressure. What can you get? Ledge trapping has been pretty solid on point, but there's that neutral B that is going to be such a good option. And
the scoop? The scoop with the Phantom?
That's so good as a counter egg toss tool, because you have that extra second of delay or so before you snap to ledge.
And a couple of things that's happened so far just in this game one alone, the Phantom's presence blocking out eggs actually is stuffing out a decent amount of eggs pressure.
Oh my god, we're very used to seeing that egg toss that ledge, try to catch a 2-frame into a forward air. What's the tech chase? Tries to go for an up smash read, looking for a roll in, and once again looks for another roll in, but that time that very large hitbox that we saw before a forward air not gonna confirm.
The Zelda wants up tilt into something so bad. Unfortunately, getting pushed out for their efforts. Gonna die for it. Sour fare. Just like that, we're back in an even game.
Yeah, look at Vic here. Like early SD, giving up a pretty large lead. This match could be looking so different.
The lock on the forward air.
All right. Do not neutral get up in front of that. That is death.
This is so dangerous for the Zelda. They gotta be relying on Phantom. It's a reliable poke. It keeps things at a distance. And that was actually a really good response to Egg Lay. Just try to get yourself out as best as you can, but now you're at the mercy of Yoshi trying to shark you out and find a kill.
That was so good by Vic, too. Just, like, had the jump controlled. Consistently jump calling out Kirino over and over again. You see Kirino trying to look for a jump call as well right there. It's 99%. This is still Zelda. This is one mistake away from death. But, tries to read the mash. Doesn't get it, though. Yo, Vic is moving all over the place right now.
He's an animal for it. Expecting instant mash out of the egg. Trying to catch the upwards momentum with up smash is so smart.
Oh! Marvelous assist coming through the Phantom, gonna get you out of dodge, but this is a F smash punish away. Tried to go for the pseudo spot dodge, the up B, trying to get a KO. Now you gotta watch out for nairs. The up smash is probably gonna read a jump, so the back air is gonna do it though, and that's game one going to an early SD as well. Vic taking it.
That was a very high octane match, very unexpected considering the matchup on paper. But I think that early SD really did set the tone for things moving forward, because Zelda had to play with the lead. She had to keep pushing forward. Like, that's what you have to do, especially on a very small stage like this. There's not a lot of real estate to bat off Yoshi. So once Yoshi gets his game going, you have to fight for dear life to keep that stage control.
Hey, man, did you just realize what you said? You said Zelda. Well, also saying push forward in the same sentence. Are you doing okay? You doing okay?
Hey, listen, sometimes a zoner's got to do what a zoner's got to do.
Hey, you know, but you're correct though. Honestly, like Kirino did really good. You know, a lot of like obviously Nair is one of your best combo tools. And the up tilts were really good anti-air options, and played mid range really well. And that's what you have to do against Yoshi. You have to bait Nairs out of shield from Yoshi. You got to bait early options that are aggressive out from them. But I think the big thing that made the difference was not only was Vic's ability to call jumps out over and over again just on point, his movement. He baited a lot of options out of Kirino just by feinting movement, and that in it itself is super scary.
Like, Yoshi has so many good movement options available to him, and the Waylons across the plats just for proper position I think is also key to that movement staying aggressive. Because Yoshi can peel out and play defensive if need be. In fact, we did see that immediately after the SD in that game 1. But playing it out where you just want to be right on top of Zelda, right waiting for what button she's trying to press in neutral, or trying to see how she reacts to your eggs, is pivotal to Yoshi taking advantage of that speed and taking back that stage control.
Yeah, 100%. And it seems like we're going to be running it back to small battlefield here after taking a little, you know, grand tour around the stage select screen, trying to figure out what's going to work, what am I going to do. I mean, if I'm Kirino, I'm thinking back to what worked. The traps at the ledge were on point with the Phantom. The ability to kind of get some good control at a disadvantage, that's key against Yoshi. But the big thing was the grounded gameplay was in favor of Vic. If you can fix that, couple down tilts here and there, couple, you know, better placed nairs to control Vic's aerial like short hop game, I think that you can get a game in here. But honestly, I'm super impressed by the way Vic is playing so far.
You know, this is some good Yoshi play, and this matchup can get really screwy for Yoshi, especially when Zelda does have that lead, but just really solid aggressive play can help you come back from damn near any matchup. That's just how it goes. And with the return to small battlefield, there's the very good likelihood that we see it again.
Yeah, we're running her back here. This time, though, we'll see, you know, obviously Vic did give up that early stock before, but you take that every time. If somebody accidentally gives you a stock, hey, you know what, you run with it. But Vic was still able to run it back. I do like the already early attempts. Maybe, like, it's not the easiest thing to set up, but a few more traps here and there with the Phantoms just to have that always present fear. And it's going to make Vic throw more eggs in response, and that's your option to get in. I think that see, already, right there, Vic is throwing an egg in response to that. You do that a bit more, that's going to let you, like, get a jump call out and get in on Yoshi.
One thing I'm noticing that's a big difference from this game to the previous, Zelda really not being able to find their mark coming off the platforms. Yoshi now staying super fluid on the ground, and while the damage is leaning in Zelda's favor, these interactions are not. That was such an important footstool. That shit went 0 to 60 so fast, Ajax.
And you know what? That was almost so good on Vic's part too. Vic tried to get the egg lay command grab afterwards to get the early recovery attempt, but Yoshi be Yoshi. You have that double jump and you got the egg toss. That's all you got. So that footstool spells death almost every time. So shades-ish of first game, but at least this time it was a forced KO out of Kirino.
Yeah, but even with that, we don't see any signs of Vic slowing down the pressure. Looking for the kill now at 109, but throwing yourself in recklessly like this is not the moves.
the bravery to roll directly in front of a Phantom like that. And look at this, 68%. This is borderline unchecked damage. That's an egg toss. Okay, he still has the jump and gets pushed back off again. I don't know so much about what that was for. I'm pretty sure that was meant to be a dense fire, not an up B. But this is still... It drifts by the down smash. Kirino holding the lead.
Fortunate. That spacing was so good from the Zelda, and now look at where we're at. Zelda putting in massive damage, struggling to take even further of a lead, but making the Yoshi struggle to take things back is even better of a mark, even as we see the even stock count. 108 on Yoshi. This isn't too difficult of a job for Zelda to once again assert a lead.
Yeah, and good play from Victor as well, because you have to, that you have to do right there. You have to avoid counter grab game, because Zelda does have two KO throws. You got back throw, you got up throw. So at high percents like that, you got to dodge, but that is going to be the answer to the high recovery out of Yoshi every time. And unfortunately for Yoshi, they don't really have the best swift drift down underneath the stage outside of like a fast fall nair to get away from that. But you still got to deal with the Phantom anyways.
Oh, Kirino looking to end this game too immediately. This is such aggressive play pushing out from center stage, but the use of Phantom here is really making the difference from games 1 to 2.
I love Vic's stage presence. Like, obviously he's behind right now, but just like just the walks into position with the hard calls. Like, I know you're going to jump here. I know you're gonna roll here, and just the presence of mind to be able to put that standing pressure out there, it makes people get very scared on defense. I still like the way Kirino was controlling it though. Like, even after getting pressure, it's like, let me reset back to ledge, get to the corner. He's getting grabbed. It's kind of getting mixed up here, Frank.
Yeah, no, this is kind of a rough look for Kirino because even though it's a slow crawl from disadvantage, like Vic is still finding Mark with hits really well. That up tilt very well could have just led to a death, but the up smash call out's going to do it just fine. 64%, not that strong of a lead now. Kirino has to press something if we're going to see them take game 2.
This is where the best players are made too. Okay, so not a little bit too early, not enough just yet. Even that kill screen is the greatest lie ever told, but it's still, this is one solid Yoshi string just like this, away from an even game. You better watch your jump at the ledge. Egg toss, yep, gonna go for neutral get up reads, tried to call the jump out, does not get it. But if you're Kirino, reset, nooch, get away.
Like, you've got a whole stage and a Phantom to put between you and this Yoshi. This is still very much a game that you can take. You got a sweet spot out of shield. It's not going to be enough, but this is a bad situation for Yoshi.
Yoshi do be thick, a little bit heavy. Almost gets punished for the roll in. Back throw's not going to do it. A little bit too far out of range to be able to get the type of KO as well as up air, but gets the call on the air dodge, but misspaces the up air.
The patience out of shield that we're seeing from Kirino is so important right now. They cannot afford to overextend. These little bits and pieces of wins in neutral are really important for keeping that damage up, but if they extend too far, this is Yoshi game right here.
Yeah, and I mean, also it's on Vic. Oh, Nairusov's gonna get him out. That was almost it. The aggressive up B, going for Fear's win right in front of him. What are you gonna do about the ledge trap here? Goes for a down smash, just misses. Looks for it, and looked like you had the roll read, but this is up throw KO percent. If you can find that one grab.
That wayward DI from the falling up air was almost fatal, but coming aggressive off the ledge, once again, almost gonna be killing.
Oh, not it just yet, but the forward air is so scary at touch. There's the up throw. Is it going to do it? This should bring it to game 3, sir. And there it is.
Oh, that's so hard to confirm, too. And given, like, the weight of Yoshi, like, you have to make damn sure that that's going to kill, because once that stales off of just one stage, that's a wrap. And then you're pressed really hard. If you have Yoshi north of, like, 180, you don't have your kill throws, you don't have stage control, you are check and made. But we didn't see Kirino fall into that. Game 3, I don't know where we're going, but that was neck and neck from the gate.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think PS2 might be banned. That's probably why we're not seeing it. So most likely we're probably going to see it run back. If I'm Vic, I still felt very good about that match. The only thing I can think of is this. Having an extra combo piece in an extra spot to prevent Kirino from, like, landing as safely, because difference is here, usually you want that extra triplat piece to get another landing option, but for Zelda, you kind of are a bit floaty. You want to get down to a mid-range platform to get out of there. Yoshi combos like crazy on this stage, so let's see how this goes. This is a bounty on the line. We're looking at a 1-1 game here.
I think this pick into Battlefield from Small Battlefield is actually amazing of a pick from Vic, because not only do we have Yoshi combo game, the eggs themselves from Egg Throw are going to be putting out so much more pressure for landing from Zelda, and this is a stage where I feel like it really is going to allow the other character to take advantage of how slow Zelda is when she's setting up shop. Whether it's positioning to strike out of shield, whether it's positioning Phantom somewhere, you have 3 layers of lateral control to worry about, and Yoshi's fast enough where he doesn't really have to respect Phantom if it's coming off the base plat or that first layer of platforms.
Yep.
Regardless, we got to see how it all pans out. They're immediately taking defensive marks as we start game 3, and that Phantom is here bright and early, just as we are.
Exactly. You use your boy. Have them come in and save you. That's the best person you want at a brawl fight with you. But one of the things that can work out for Zelda in this match is the fact that that top platform does open up better up air traps. It's easier to do short hop up air to catch Yoshi being a bit scared and landing on that top platform if you can set it up, especially off of up tilt. Right now, this is exactly where things can get a bit rough. Obviously, only got 2 up airs, but now it's going to be easy. Yeah, exactly. He's going to be able to reset Waveland on that platform, and I like the fact that Kirino went to ledge saying, I'm done with this. At least that's what you would have hoped.
It's kind of hard to fight back with this heavy of a percentage deficit, so you got to find your hits here and there while avoiding too heavy of Yoshi damage. But
If that was an up air, that would have been so good. You could follow up, get the pressure afterwards. But honestly, up be out of shield, not enough just yet. Pharaoh's Ren is so strong, but not going to do it. I am so surprised that forward smash didn't hit neutral get up.
Really almost did it. That's crazy. Oh, but that's still like full stage control for the Zelda. That's exactly the break that Kirino needed to try and take this match back. At the very least, almost getting our kill. It's not going to be finding the mark yet, but forcing landings from Yoshi. This is actually really important moving forward in this Game 3 because you start to get a habit of how Vic is going to try to use this stage. If you get a habit on those reads for where they're going to land, where they're going to try to get themselves to safety, Zelda does have the tools to punish that ahead of time. It's heavy reads, but it's what they need to further secure a lead, just like we're seeing Kirino.
Calling out the short hop game. Also, good, like a good thing that Kirino is doing is holding shield on the platforms while it's high enough to know you're not getting shield poked by down air there because of that fact, did not jump from platform, didn't get hit by the up air. We could have been looking at a Vic lead because of that. So if Kirino can keep playing good defense, then Nair, frame 3, it's always going to save anybody's day, and that is now an even game.
Yeah, those boots are Yoshi's best friend. Crazy burst option, super reliable. But even then, this is still Zelda's stage control. Like, that's really hard to find out from. Like, Zelda constantly sharking out that base plat, fighting out from center stage. This is where the tri-plat formation really comes to serve her because it's extra defensive play. And when you're confident with your positioning with Phantom, making use of Din's fire, making sure that you get your kills, this is where Zelda's deadly. It doesn't matter how slow she is.
You have to be ready to DI that every single time. If you DI in or you mix up that DI wrong, you're going to get hit by that up air. It's not what you could do. Also, just the fact that, I mean, look, we've seen what Vic can do with Tech J special like this. This could be a stock gone any second here. Look at this, forcing the ledge pressure. Do you get the 2-frame at the ledge with the forward air? No, but like Kirino is just done a solid job of attacking at a disadvantage at low percents to just trade with Vic. I think though, after what we just saw from that stock, you're gonna be way less inclined because Vic is looking like he's a bit aggressive here.
Like, he's got to start exhibiting some sort of pressure. All of a sudden, this is set point with this stock. Like, he's got to make sure these hits count. He's got to make sure all these hits are connecting. And look at this damage.
Yeah, there's that battlefield coming through in spades. Just that down air is so good on getting a mistech. Almost gets the jump call, but Kirino gets out, but gets called on the roll away. Only 24%. Last stock with game 3 here, and the fall through from the bomb. Hangman, who are you feeling? Because this is looking frightening.
Man, I don't even know anymore. Vic had fantastic survival DI on that hit confirm from up air. Like, that was a wild direction to be flying. And Vic still found the mark. Still got their kill, regardless of having to drift so far out of their way for it. Seeing intensely defensive play from the Zelda makes all the sense in the world, because you had such a good lead, and this Yoshi's just rending it asunder.
Yeah, and now like this is just one good mix-up from Vic away. What are you gonna do? He gets the down air, follows him up stage, calls out the air dash. No, a little bit out of position, and now Kirino. This is literally separated by 0.4%.
Like, this situation is so rough now because the Zelda cannot afford to slow down. Like, they have to match this pace, otherwise Yoshi's gonna run away with it. No,
down air off the top's not going to do it just yet, but that is another reason why this platform is so scary. Doesn't get the up smash read, tries to look for a forward smash, wouldn't have KO'd, would have gave him stage position, gets the parry, oh no, the whiff, but he doesn't get the up air!
No,
Throw won't do it here, no, but if you can get an up, no, doesn't try to challenge it, F2 almost gets the Phantom. This is looking like it could be the bounty already going away to Kirino.
These two are swinging like caged animals right now, AJ. I don't even know what to say. They're mispositioning themselves. They're whiffing their controls. They're running into smash attacks. That forward smash is going to be securing that game for Kirino.
What an incredible game from Kirino there. Vic absolutely mauled that second stock to get it back down to a last stock situation. It was easily in a spot where Vic could have took the game back. We saw it almost K off the top with the down air, but after missing it, what was Kirino able to do? Get regrounded again and use those forward airs as good bait tools and taking the very first bounty that we've seen of the tournament so far.
And don't think that we didn't see that pop off. We saw that energy. Ooh,
I missed that so much.
That's what I'm liking.
I missed that portion of a tournament so much, man. Being able to, I mean, we're at home, but seeing people get